We were laying on a bed together, sleeping. We had this one bed. I was perched on the edge, sleeping on my side with my knees together, and I woke up in the morning and my right knee was quite painful, and it didn't clear walking around, and it remained quite painful for the rest of that weekend. In fact, it never got better. It actually started just getting worse, and then I started to feel the same pain in my left knee, and I couldn't stand up for more than about 30-40 minutes before it was getting really painful, and then I had to sit down again, and repeating that cycle. At the time I was commuting into London, so you can imagine I'm on a train and it's a packed, busy commuter train. I can only sit down for a certain period of time, then I have to stand up. But then once I've stood up, someone else has taken my seat. I can't sit down again. I had an initial trip to my doctor. He had the x-rays and he said, look, nothing much you can do about it. All we can really do is prescribe you painkillers and eventually have your knees replaced. I couldn't understand that the body would get to a point, so something was causing a problem, but there was no way of treating the root cause of the problem, only treating the symptoms. So I did my own research anyway. I looked at alternative ways of addressing it and found that there was a huge amount of evidence out there. And there were some key things like CBD oil, allicin, which is the active ingredient in garlic, is the thing that makes it smelly. But as well as some other things like there's a certain type of clam, and an extract of that is also quite useful. So I decided to try those things. Didn't have much to lose, to be honest. And after the first month, I wasn't noticing much of an improvement, but I kind of thought there might be. And by the end of the third month, I had pretty much the full range of movement and no pain. And then I decided to stop taking it, see what would happen. And after about a month of not taking anything, I started to get pain again in my knees. That was the first area. So again, I went back on taking the CBD oil and the clam extract and the allicin. Understand nutrition, take a balanced diet. You're entirely made up of the things that you either put in your mouth or you breathe through your nose. Sometimes you take through your skin. So if you're putting bad things in there, there's just no way that your body can deal with all that, that negative content that you're ingesting. I mean, I can do pretty much anything that I could do before I had the issue with my knee, certainly. It's a huge impact on your quality of life, being able to be mobile. Cycling across those beautiful rolling hills and the stunning vista that you see before you. For me, it could be seeing Sussex laid out before me, as the sun's just risen, or it could be getting into crow pose and then into a headstand, finding those things that you can do that give you that thankfulness. You don't believe what anyone says, find out for yourself.